Really done anything since Tuesday. I had CCA and bio Olympiad training just now.
No worries, no worries. Yeah. In this phase, I don't really mind. I guess I don't. I think in this phase, it is fine if you just do it on tuition. I think it's really fine.
Okay.
As long as I'm satisfied with the difficulty of the question, meaning the question is giving you something new, which obviously they are, right? Obviously, they're giving different challenges. That's a good part. And I think that's totally fine. You are already ahead in terms of two topics, substitution and
Yeah.
byparts, and then you're doing almost half of the byparts already. I'm still waiting for the even harder one, but you're already doing something which requires a lot of.
Yeah, there's not that many byparts questions because
Really?
we have another section, integration involving modulus function.
Which yes, that modulus one, and then the revolution also. That should be
the what?
Back then integration was to calculate area. Now it's to calculate volume, but you'll see later.
Okay.
But no rush, no rush. Integration is not to be rushed.
Okay.
And that's why, even though you don't seem to be doing much in the normal days, for this, I think it's totally fine right now. It's totally fine. Yeah. When we go back to school, obviously you'll go faster, and that's get very normal. So don't feel too much pressure lah. Right. So if that's the update, as expected, yeah. So feel free to just continue the by parts, maybe two more questions, I mean, all the sections. Then you can see other parts, you can see other topics if you want.
I don't have lecture notes on the other topics, and I don't know what comes after this. So actually,
that means you don't have. This is the end of your lecture note, right?
Yeah.
That's not. Will it be a big deal? Or
I mean, we can use the online stuff lah, but yeah, I just don't know what comes next.
So the online stuff that is there in terms of the lecture note lah, not just the tutorial.
Sorry?
When you say online stuff, you mean the lecture note is there or just the tutorial?
I think you can find other schools' lecture notes and tutorial online.
I think
it will my school's one.
Yeah, I think it will be fine. Yankin, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. You also. Okay. So while waiting for your update, I'm looking for your planning sheet. Yeah, I'm looking at your planning sheet.
Yeah, let me bring it up.
All right.
Yep. Right.
All right. So how are you doing? How do you feel right now?
I'm tired, but it's everything's fine. Like energy-wise, I'll make it. I'll make it through tonight.
All right. Thursday. There's tomorrow, probably the hardest day. But
but I have history in the afternoon, so
correct. Oh, you will be enjoying that.
enjoying. Maybe it's still a subject. But yeah.
Good for you.
So for today, I only got to do one paper because I had to do prep for it. I had to do some prep for GP that I only found out about last night, and last night I couldn't bother to do it. So I did that one paper. Yesterday I only did one paper as well, just cause. But I did do that at 8 a.m. so that's still good.
Wait. So yesterday you did one starting at 8 a.m. right?
Yeah.
And then you stop at 9:30.
Yeah. Then after that, it was just it was like I have to prepare for the next one, and I just didn't have to.
You mean prepare for what? Sorry, what?
I had to prepare for the next paper, right? So I just didn't want to. So I.
You haven't prepared two papers. You haven't prepared two papers.
Yeah, I haven't prepared one. So I went back and picked at some of the old math stuff. Picked that math paper. I don't know. I just pulled a math paper from my teacher. Then I don't know why I did it, but I did it anyways, and it took me time. But I couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't look at chem. After 1.5 hours. It's just yeah. So I did math.
Okay. Now, did you mark your chem?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Then how is it?
58%. So.
Really? 58%?
Yeah, I think so. Give me a sec.
In 1.5 hours, you get 58%, which is I think what you targeted during reading.
Yeah. I mean 5%. It says there, right? So I can calculate again.
No, it's fine. 58 is a good news.
I could have got higher. I mean, like I know there are places I could improve it. Like
no. Wait. You could get higher within 1.5 hours, or you could get higher if you're given more time. It's very different.
Within 1.5 hours, because I made, I don't know. There was one mistake I made that cost me. I think that cost me too much. It was. Okay. I saw concentrated, like it's a benzene ring. I saw concentrated HNO3. I thought only one of them needed to be substituted. No, it's all other parts of the chip, all other parts of the benzene ring as well. So I lost it. Yeah, something learned. Yeah. There was, in hindsight, it's probably not super obvious, but like there was one intermediate, like you craft the intermediate out of that. That one was works, and honestly, it was easier than I thought. I overcomplicated it.
You learned something from it?
I think so, yeah.
Is it a reading issue or is it the doing issue?
It's a doing. The reading was fine. Like I came up with one, but it does not align with what they wanted. And
understand.
Yeah.
No, I have no complaints for yesterday. And if you say you cannot continue after 1.5 hours, you'll probably get better next week lah. No worries. It's really no worries. I mean, 58% is you're already breaking records. What?
I guess, yeah.
So think about this carefully, yeah. The way you do this paper is obviously different from the way you do paper in prelim. Is it somehow easier, this paper 3?
I think there were more gaps filled because compared to prelims, I actually tried the weight question for this one. And the gases question, if I didn't do that, the gases question was a big, but if I didn't do that, I would probably have dropped like I don't know, 10 marks.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, yeah, definitely would have 10 marks. But I think the rate question compared to the prelim one when I was doing correction is substantially easier than what the prelims gave me.
Mhm.
Because you know the table where they give you like initial rate and then they give you the
Yeah,
concentration.
that thing lah.
The
Yeah,
one is just
standard.
the one in the prelims was more complicated because they gave you two different rates. One was like in I don't know what they were two different forms. I just pick the right one, right? And like they also had like you found one and then you must use the other one, must use this to find the other rate, the other
Yeah,
order.
yeah, that's normal, That's
Yeah, I know.
considered standard. Yeah, yeah.
This one in comparison was just straight.
Yeah.
You paid it very straight. It was
I mean, I
just-
can see from the table. Yeah, it's obviously straight.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think other than I think I lost time all the way at the very end, so I didn't get the last mark for that because finding the constant K. But other than that, it was like very simple. So yeah, that's that. But I think I'm also plugging up gaps in other places. Not really. Transition was fine. I got the what's it called? It's like my teacher calls it pattern analysis. So they give you a new reaction. It's supposed to like infer from there. That one I managed to get. But again, it wasn't the most complicated one. Still. I managed to do the full mechanism. Granted, not complicated. It's just electrokinetic addition, but that I even could do the electron transfers. I don't know. But other than that, yeah. Then the rest is just places I can plug up. Like question 1, I just didn't do parts 3 and 4. I think. But I planned for that. So
tell me, did you feel that you would be, getting, let's call this a good result for now, yeah? For now. Did you feel that you'll be getting a good result after 1.5 hours?
No.
Before marking?
No.
What were you feeling before marking?
I mean, it's like same, I guess.
What do you mean by same?
Other than like the rate stuff I mentioned, everything else felt like I don't know. Maybe I felt a bit better. I couldn't tell you, but like I guess there was some stuff that like it's just straight up an improvement. Like some of the explanation that I really should have gotten beforehand. Like I guess that one I was pretty satisfied with. But like
So
overall,
you're saying that when you are marking, it turns out to be better than you expect, right?
Yeah.
When you're marking, and it's not fluke, it's not luck. There are clear improvements according to you.
In some explanation questions, yeah.
Okay. Right. And this is in 1.5 hours. Now, notwithstanding the fact that you read, you prepare, you target, and that takes more than half an hour. You know why I say half an hour, right?
Yeah.
Because the total is actually 2 hours. Right?
Yeah.
Notwithstanding that, the last question I will ask is, do you feel the negative rush, the exam pressure, the blanking of mind, those kind of stuff that you might feel during prelim in chemistry?
Less, but it's still there. Something. I think it's definitely still there.
Interesting.
But
I wouldn't expect a very smooth thing lah. So maybe you'll say this is smoother.
Only a bit.
Okay, so understand.
Yeah. And the math paper my teacher gave me, that's just one practice that I did. I took some time out today because after the GP thing was pretty just it was a long thing my teacher. Anyways, afterwards I decided to mark that math paper. Now, granted, it's not like a paper 1, paper 2. is like 70 mark pure math, 30 mark statistics. So
Okay.
technically the weightage is the same, but like doesn't feel the same. Anyways, doesn't matter. I marked it just because by the time and the paper was still my back. I got a 56 out of 100.
So this is by doing it normally?
Yeah, this is a no looking at all. I did it in like 3 hours.
3 hours,
I took
1 hour marks.
yeah.
Then
Yeah,
you
3
just
hours out of it,
like you do like normally a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
pretty much. Yeah.
and you weren't reading, and then you just read, do that out.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Wait just a minute. Give me some time. Okay.
Musik sama. Kita bakalan jalan waktu sore dalam juga paling banyak soal kalau kalau kita berubah pikiran itu juga dan dia nggak ya gimana udah habis belum oke dan ya
Thanks for waiting. Let me get some updates from Keiko. Keiko, are you okay now? Keiko?
I think so.
Okay. Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm on slide 9.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm
You're
doing
what? Sorry.
by parts. Slide 9.
Right. Oh, that means you don't. Oh, wait. I have to follow you to the Jamboard. That's what it means, is it? There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So no video, yeah. Okay, let me do that. Oh, there is a video. Okay, good. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that one is fine. Okay, got it. Yeah.
This I can just
7,
integrate
1.
directly, right?
Sorry. The Jamboard. Sorry, I'll have to refresh the Jamboard in my side. Wait, it's very messy, and now it is better. And you're underlining that one. Yeah. Can you bypass that? You will see that the x square and the 2x dx. It's a very good thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Is that a good hint?
Is it just like cosine?
Wait. Minus lah, so positive.
minus.
Yeah, correct lah. Minus, so positive. No? You are right. Do you know what? It's sine x square dx square lah, something like that. So it's sine u du lah. It's a sine u du thingy. Therefore, it can become minus cosine u. No? Correct lah. Yeah, correct. And then that's that. And then that is that. Correct. Okay, good for you. Right. So let's finish up with Yankin. So Yankin, you have your first mark, right? The Tuesday paper and the Monday paper, no marking yet, right?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
I should check them, yeah.
So let me confirm that your chemistry paper 2 today, you have the marking or not?
No.
Right. So there's no marking yet, right? But you, for some reason, do the math paper and you get your mark and you get 56, is it? 56. So this is already all of these are already what do you call it, better than your prelim, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. And this is a good start in W-4. You can expect better things in W-3, W-2, W-1. You expect better things, right? Well, now, unless there are questions, would you please simply put your results in the plan? Would you please do that?
Yeah, sure.
So if you do this paper here, then you put it there, and then you mark it here. You just write everything, okay? If the marking is not clear yet, then you put a question mark so that you remember to mark them. Maybe after this week. Do all that. So in terms of quantity, not so much, but in terms of quality, you are getting there, right? So good for you. Good for you. Make no mistake, I expect your quantity to go up at W-3.
Yeah, me too.
Not just the quality. The quality will creep slowly upward if you keep up with your reading and everything. If you keep it up like that, you will be fine. Definitely be fine. You will see the upward trend. Okay, you are adjusting to things. Let me confirm again. You start at 8. Your 1:30 slot, whatever his consultation. Your 3 hour, 2 hours seems to be kind of okay in general, maybe.
It's fine. I had to really push myself to get the 8 a.m. though. Like it was.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Is it because I tell you?
Condition myself up. Yeah.
For A level, right? You suffer this week, maybe next week, and then no more suffering, and then you'll be happy, right? You'll be happy. Do you have to force yourself to sleep at 11?
Yeah, definitely. So I feel like
why do you have to force yourself to sleep at 11? Sorry.
I mean,
I feel like I could do more, and like after this ends, usually it's like
Yeah.
2 days, right? When you first need to like do it. Like,
No. Yeah. But don't, yeah, you do not do that.
yeah, I'm trying not to.
Because obviously it's very hard to start at 8 a.m. So no point sleeping later. Some people will do the exact opposite. Hey, I cannot wake up early, what? I might as well sleep late lah, right? And do more lah. Yeah, please don't do that. But please don't. Yeah, please don't wreck your conditioning lah. Please don't.
Mm.
Once you get the 8-hour full, which is expected next week, next week, you'll be very happy one. And I don't think you have trouble sleeping. If you manage to get your 8-hour done and well. Yeah. So please stay on course. Okay, please. You are by nature a more night person, right? By nature, you do not wish to wake up early and do things early, right?
Mm.
That's why you have to condition yourself. That is why. That is why you do all this.
Mm.
Okay, that's why. So you will feel bad, but let it be lah. Okay, have you finished updating your plans and everything?
I think. Yeah, I think so.
Wait, you're saying that this morning you do 4.5 hours of stuff? Really?
Oh,
Cannot be what?
No. This was the math was like before GP, because GP was later in the afternoon. Like that.
Oh, and it's not 3-hour consultation lah.
No. It's I think it was one half.
Yeah, you can write down that way. That means you do a 4.5 hour slot in the afternoon. Really?
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much. But that's because in the morning it's like after 1 hour.
Shorter lah. Yeah. But fair play lah. I'm not saying that that's the best way to do it, but that's fairish. I know. It seems fair. You're getting there in terms of quantity. You just need a little bit more, stamina in the morning, which is basically what you're training for. You want a good stamina in the morning when you need it lah.
Yeah.
You want a 3-hour stamina, and you will get there slowly. You will get there. You will be okay. You'll be fine. Okay, proud of what you did today, minus the marking. I wish you have marked, then we know, right? But other than that, today is great. I feel that today you are either prepared for it, or I feel that you are at least maximizing what you have. 56% is a testimony to you maximizing what you have, different from prelim, maybe slightly better than prelim. Right? Maybe you are in luck that your questions are more suitable to you. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Are you prepared for tomorrow?
No.
Math paper 2.
I have only one math paper 2 prepared. I'm preparing.
Okay, one is fine. Do you have any physics prepared? Physics paper 2 prepared?
Physics paper 2, I think I started preparing one, but I'm only at question.
Then why not tomorrow morning, if you're gonna try for it, right? You just do one math paper 1 and one math paper 2 and one physics paper 2. That itself is fine. Right? That itself is fine. You're fulfilling the stamina training. Force your stamina, even though you may die. Force it tomorrow. Then history consultation, and then maybe your concuss in the evening. Let it be lah.
Okay.
And then on Saturday you will shall rest.
Yeah, I guess I will.
And then on Sunday we will start things again lah. Okay, so if you have one math paper 2 prepared, good for you. Why don't you finish preparing your physics paper 2 tonight?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I could.
Yeah. And then Let tomorrow be tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Right. Good update. Anything else?
No, I don't.
All right.
No, I don't think so.
Good. 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 Notice that you're keeping tabs on your week very, very closely this week. Notice that.
I feel like I could be doing more.
Of course.
Just keep track because I almost missed out. I almost missed out on like tomorrow's history consult.
Yeah. 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 But you're doing fine. You're doing well. You're doing well. I think you are at around your limit, for this week. And next week, your limit will expand. Because this is partly transition thingy. It's partly transition. It's partly that. If the limit is artificially lowered. And then next week is going to get better. Not because you improve a lot, but because you get back to a better state of mind, a better state of body. Right? You can expect those things next week. Okay? So persevere, please. Right? We'll close the plan. Now please prepare and I'll be with K-Focus. Okay?
You want me to share screen?
Feel free to do so.
Give me a sec.
All right. So Akiko, tell me what's up. I'm seeing question 8 or yeah, okay.
Yeah.
U. Oh, that's a U. Sorry. Yeah. Your U is does your teacher complain about you?
No.
Okay, good. All right, just checking. That seems fine, I guess. So what's going wait, what?
I cannot integrate the
Of course you cannot. Yeah, you cannot integrate. What's with the red pen? Sorry, what's the red pen thing?
That's the answer.
The answer is like
And
that.
it doesn't even have the sign inverse.
Wait, isn't it the same problem? Did I owe you a question? Wait, how come this feels like a deja vu? Did I owe you any question?
No.
I settled everything. Oh yeah, I did. I'm referring to 4C. Oh yeah, 4C we settled it that way. Yeah, 4C we settled it that way. Yeah, we don't have to. So let me see. Of course, you cannot integrate sine inverse. Of course, right? Let's just say that this is the only way we know how to do it. Let's just pretend that for a while, because I don't think we can partial fraction. Partial fraction, the motivation is to simplify the fraction. I don't think we can do that, right? So, okay, that option is out, right? That's the 4C option. So why not you try to by parts the sine inverse? Why not? Is that going to be useful or not? Let's try that. Wait, will it be useful? I think before I send you the. No, I don't think it's going to be useful. No, this is not the double. Yeah, it's not the double by parts that we are waiting for. No, I don't think so. Right. Okay, let's see. I think I'll be proven wrong. Yeah, definitely. This will just return back to No. I'm proven wrong, right? Okay, so oh goodness me, my goodness, right? Goodness me. Goodness me. Again, please don't think of this as a failure of by parts in terms of the method or in your failure. No, you should think of this in terms of I might have to do this even in exam. And then I discover that it is not working, and then I will have to do something else. That is part of the learning of byparts. You must understand that byparts are not set in stone. You have to be prepared to do 2 or 3 different things sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Again, let me emphasize that even though you have some experience in exam later, you might still have to try things out. Okay, so please don't consider it a failure. Now, what is the other thing that we can try? Now, I have a tendency of eyeing this very well. Okay. So I will only do that. I think I will only do that after I realize the byparts is wrong. So I think I will still do bypart first lah. I think. But since I know the byparts is not working very well and I don't see any other alternative, then I suddenly eye this look. Right? Okay. This two thing, right? No, I'm sorry, that's not dx. So this is half, right? This should be, this should be first of all half, right? And then obviously this is not very helpful, except for the fact that I can put minus and minus like that. Except that I can do that, right? And except that I can put a 1 without any consequences whatsoever. There. Correct? I can just do that, the 1.
Wait, where do you get the half and the...
dx squared, the differentiation of x squared is 2x, right? 2x.
Oh, okay.
So I must put half lah because I only have x. So it's a very easy thing to do. And then the minus with the minus, and then the 1 has no consequence at all. And at this point, I think we'll get the answer lah. Because this is again minus half du over u half. Right?
Yes.
That's all. That's all. And that's I do that after I realize the byparts as well. Okay, if you understand what's going on, then feel free to erase, and then you do, and then maybe you can do the show one. Yankin, how's the reading so far?
Reading is fine, I think.
All right. The question seems very standard, so good for you.
Wait, can I just do can I do it like this straight away?
Yeah, of course. And then the minus, I think, well, I mean, up to you. I mean, you might need to put the minus, yeah. Yeah, and here is where the teacher say, okay, the top guy is the differentiation of the inside of the bottom guy, or something, right? So I think that's fine. Yeah, that's what I meant, I guess. That's what I meant.
But why would they put this under byparts?
I have absolutely no idea. Maybe the second guy. Maybe. Plus C, please. Yeah. Okay. Targeting. Yankin targeting. Mark targeting. How come you're starting a paper 2? I thought you have some sort of preparation before.
That
No?
was for, sorry, I made a mistake. I was doing another paper. I was like prepping another paper 3.
Paper 3. Oh, never mind, never mind. Paper 2 is not that hard to read usually, especially physics. Yep, yeah, you'll be fine. Good for you. Yeah, I think the question 8, the way they guide you is very good and
Yeah.
reasonable, right? It's good. If not, then we will panic. We wouldn't think about it, right? Because we wouldn't by part it that way, right? We would by part it
Yeah.
as x cubed. So they're being kind. They're being kind. Yeah, you're probably by part. Oh no, yeah, you're probably wait. No, the one that remains is easily done. The one that remains is very easily done. Yeah. Very, very easily done. What topic is this, Yankee?
I'm not, I think I see
Really?
RPM at the bottom, so I'm really thinking of oscillations, but this feels a bit,
Really?
no, never mind.
Really?
Nope, never mind. Radius.
Yeah. Topping, okay. I mean,
momentum is there.
spotting the topic is the only time where you can and probably should spot lah.
This is momentum, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Wait, momentum or forces?
No. Yeah, no.
No, it's just
Oh
forces.
goodness, no.
It's not?
I mean, forces always have a relationship to momentum, but momentum spotting is if it hits another thing, a collision, or an explosion, or a water jet, those are momentum, or blowing of air. Does this look like collision or explosion or water jet?
Water jet, obviously.
This is a water jet, really?
I mean,
Really? Really? Water jet is continuous,
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you can do pulses lah. They'll make life harder, but I guess you can. And by the way, even though a double water jet is a good spotting for momentum, the water jet usually collide with something, right? Usually there's still collision. It's not just water jet, or at the very least, the water jet is pushing the hose away, that kind of thing. That doesn't feel like that here.
Oh, it just feels.
Oh, your spotting is very bad, isn't it?
Oh, look at largest resultant force. You mean it's just forces?
Okay, go up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, wait. I'm trying my best to hint you, okay? I'm trying my best. You have a washing machine at home, right?
Yeah.
You know that it spins kind of fast and noisy, right? That's the noisiest part of the washing cycle, right? The spinning, right? The purpose of spinning is to?
I guess dry it. I mean,
well, they did say this, that spin dry, but you may say that you do not know how that works, and yet it's happening in your house every day, right? The machine spins. If the machine doesn't spin, the clothes will come out much wetter. If it spins, the water somehow exits the clothes, right?
Yep.
You're not getting any topic now. Nothing. Okay. Have you ever helped your mother pick up the almost dried clothes from
Yeah, it's still a bit. It's still a bit. It's still a
still a
bit
bit wet, right? Now my question is, the position of the clothes doesn't look at all like when it is being put in.
No, definitely not. It's a bit twisted up
It's where? Where are the clothes? The clothes are?
at the center.
Oh, you bloody nonsense. Have you ever helped your mother take out the clothes?
I
the
mean,
clothes
it's
are-
usually a full load, so everything's just like piled up, right?
No. That's what happened when you first put it in, right? It's piled up and it's like kind of like down there, right? Okay.
Hmm.
You have never seen the clothes in maybe half load, maybe? Half load?
No, not really, not usually.
Okay. Clue again. The clothes are crumpled in a way that, we force the clothes in to the drum, right? That's the starting of before the washing, right? Okay. Now, after the spinning and drying, everything is done. The clothes are not crumpled in the same way, right? The clothes are
I don't know what they are. They're twisted. Like they're rigged. I don't know.
when you spin, okay. Have you seen the machine spin during the spinning?
No. No, I have not. I just
You
turn
don't
it
do
on.
you don't do domestic work, isn't it?
I just turn it on there and leave it,
You don't do domestic work. Okay. You will go back and you will see your clothes spin during the spinning, and you tell me the position of the clothes. That should tell you the topic of question 2. If it doesn't, then you don't deserve question 2 for now. Fair enough. Right. That's it. That's too much hint already. If you don't get it, you don't get it for now.
Is it circular motion?
What the circular motion? I mean, it's spinning, so it is
Feels
circular
like-
motion, right?
It feels like centrifugal force. They just boom.
Centripetal. You don't deal with centrifugal.
Centrifugal is not my bad. Centripetal force.
Centripetal force is part of circular motion, right? They are not separate, right? When you circular motion, you experience centripetal force, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So at least you have a force in circular motion, as with any other motion. Do you think that this is circular motion? Which this is obviously circular.
Feels more like it.
Explain how, when the clothes are being spin dried, the water gets out from the clothes and through the hole.
Well, when the drum is spun.
Okay, you're not supposed to do it, okay. At least you get a possible topic that is proven by simply looking at other question. If the other question to have circular motion, that is very likely, okay. Right. Hopefully you'll be successful. Hopefully. Okay, Keiko, I see that. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, that part you got it. Okay, yeah. Good for you. Are you stuck with the modulus thingy?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's not in the notes.
Yeah, okay, just to confirm that. Oh dear. Yeah, it's still okay. Let me show the participants. Sorry. Okay, so Keiko, all the techniques that deal with modulus function involves, so to speak, removing the modulus in an appropriate way. Right? It's fair to say that we cannot do anything to the modulus sign except by removing it appropriately. Okay, that's safe to say. Understand so far?
Yeah.
So in this case, you see that the inside modulus is not a very complicated thing. I mean, it's just a line, right?
Yes.
So if I were to x times that line, that's not easy to imagine, but you may you know that a modulus line is just two lines, one
Like
the
a
positive
V
and one the
shape.
negative. Yes, and the V shape is simply the positive and the negative of that version of that line. So one is 2x plus 1, one is minus of 2x plus 1. Is that simple, right? That's how we deal with modulus. Back then, if O level you learn, I don't think you learned this in O level. So you should have learned this somehow in A level. If you don't tell me immediately.
Like the like the modulus.
Like how do you perceive modulus function, right? The V, like the V is a
Yeah, we
it's a
don't learn
combination.
that. Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. So okay. No wonder you don't like modulus. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend that we're integrating the modulus one first. I'm gonna ignore the plus one. Okay. Now, I'm going to ignore the x for now. Right? Okay, just for explanation purpose. So the 2x plus 1, obviously the gradient is 2, and the y is so something like that. That's 2x plus 1, right? Not modulus. So when I put modulus, it's the same thing as doing that, right? This one's gone. And who is this guy? This guy is easily seen as minus of 2x plus 1. Right? Minus of 2x plus 1. Because why? Because the original guy is supposed to be here, and the way I get this guy is to simply minus this guy. Right? That's how it flipped upward, the minus of that guy. Is this okay so far?
Yes.
Okay, so I can see this modulus function as two things. So for example, if I'm going to integrate from, let's say, -5 to 2, let's say, okay, let's say. The 2 is around here, the -5 is around there, correct?
Yeah.
So easily said, I will now integrate from -5 to a certain number. That certain number is here. I'm calling that A, the A. To A, the negative version of 2x plus 1, and then plus, right? Plus, integrating from A to 2, the positive version of 2x plus 1. Notice that I'm splitting them, but when I split them, I no longer need to deal with the modulus. I can just integrate normally.
Yes.
Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So by splitting the modulus, I can make the modulus disappear. Maybe it is just the same principle here.
But then what do I do about the times x?
Right. I mean, first of all, who is A? Do you know who A is? Can you find A?
Negative half.
I think so. So therefore, if I split the integration from -1 to -half, and then from -half to 1, right? I will have two integration. I should still keep the x, the x is just there, but x times the negative version and x times the positive version.
Also, so two separate integrations.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I guess that's a reliable way to get rid of modulus. Most of the time, not all the time.
Oh, but they won't give like a complicated graph, right?
I don't think they will go out of their way. Okay, let me put it another way. Modulus function has always been more difficult if the modulus is only the x. That has always been traditionally more difficult. There are different techniques. So the technique to handle that is different. You handle it at the back, at the behind. But if the modulus is the y, so to speak, 2x plus 1, it's not just the x, then it is in general not complicated to handle. The splitting do the trick. Okay.
If the modulus is just the x, can I just do one side then like times 2? Or if it's like -1 to 1, for example.
The issue is some of the x are modulus and some of x are not. That's by experience. I don't think this happened in integration. Hopefully,
Okay.
it will happen in the inequality one. They like to do that.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think in integration. I hope I'm right.
Okay.
Now let's deal with question 9 first, and then let's try again. Maybe we'll encounter one confusing one in exam. I mean, in exam practice, maybe. I don't think in tutorial. I don't think so. Okay, so give it a try. See what happens. The time is up. Feel free to stay around until I have to help the others. Yankin, have you targeted the the previous few questions? Did you target? Okay, good. Oh yeah. Oh, you are currently better at this cycle thing, isn't it? I feel like you've been choosing this question.
Better.
It's very predictable, you see, because that's why I wish you could do it. Very predictable. Do you notice that the direction matter? The clockwise, counterclockwise thing? Just checking.
Like go direction as in going from.
No, I don't mean starting from where. The starting doesn't matter. It's a cycle one.
Yeah.
Whether it's ABCA or BCAB, it's just the same cycle. I'm talking about the clockwise or counterclockwise.
I mean, it shows what decreases from what. I mean, like or what.
You don't understand that the direction of the cycle matters, isn't it?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, I'm not trying to do this question. I'm just saying the topic here. So, for example, in this, I noticed that this cycle is counterclockwise, right?
Yeah.
So instead of going from B to A, it's going from A to B. Right? So then the rest is involved. Then this immediately tells me whether this is an engine or not an engine. The word engine means that an engine is expected to generate work or generate force. You expect the engine to work for you, correct?
Yeah.
The direction of the cycle here directly tells me that this is an engine or not an engine. That means whether this gas cycle thingy you expect him to do work for you or he expect you to do work for him. Totally different thing, right?
Yeah.
You don't understand until that. That's the last part.
Let me think. I need to.
Your lecture note should cover this at the end. Really at the end one.
I guess I'll have to go back and look at it. Oh.
Fair, right? You can read this first. If you have time, you can go and read that, right? Then maybe you will be closing a gap, which is a very standard gap. I hope that you can close it by tomorrow. If not, then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay? Yeah.
So I'm not saying that that's the question they will ask because I'm pretending that I don't know the question. Pretending.
Okay.
Okay, this one is clearly SHM, right? Clearly, they even give you all the drawing they give you the graph right? They even give you the formula Where did you? Oh, you're doing a question 10. Kakak Brian, I can see you. Can you hear me? Kakak Brian, I can see you. Can you hear?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, all right. Okay. We're just doing stuff for JC. The O-level student will come later, but I expect more of an update from them. They have been doing the training thing that I told you, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see what Kakak Brian, I'm trying to ask your experience So in O level, some teacher keeps saying that there is no bell curve. Then I asked, what does that exactly mean? So he's saying if it is A1, then it is going to be 75% and above. So it's more the absolute value, right?
Don't think
Either
so.
for EMath or AMath, right? Okay. Sorry. So you think so? As in, do you think that is the practice, or you don't think so?
I don't think so.
I also don't think so. Now, why do teacher keep saying that? Do you have any idea? We cannot prove our suspicion, right? But why do teachers say that? Or does your teacher say that? Back then. I'm sorry, can you hear me? Sorry. Kakak Brian, sorry, can you hear me? Testing, Kakak Brian, can you hear me? Yankin, can you hear me? Testing.
Yeah, I can.
Keiko, can you hear me?
Yes.
Kakak Brian, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Keiko, does your teacher say that?
Only my math teacher mentioned it.
EMath or AMath?
She's the same teacher for both.
She's saying back then in O level that to get A1 in EMath, you only need to get 75%.
No, she said, she only said it doesn't exist, I think.
The bell curve doesn't exist.
Yeah, and
Does that-
like MOE did officially announce it also lah, like in
Yeah,
2019 if I'm not wrong, but
They
I
keep
don't know,
saying
I
that.
feel
lah.
like there's still some kind of moderation.
Yeah. I mean, if EMath 75% is A1, then I don't know, half of the population will get A1, right?
Yeah,
It's not difficult to get 75%, right?
I think so.
Nice. What is it? What is this, man? Even AMath, I don't think 75% is enough for A1.
Yeah, I think so also. Then I think that's what happened to my 3 sciences also. Like I got A2 for all 3, even though I think I scored pretty decently.
As in more than 75.
Yeah, more than 75.
I will not doubt that, because I also don't think that 75% is enough for A1 in science, right? I also don't think like that.
Yeah.
Right. Everything cannot be proven. Okay, thanks for the opinion. What are you doing? Okay, you're not doing something new, right? Yeah, question 10 is not difficult, right? No, okay. What?
I got the wrong answer though. Wait,
Yes, Kakak Brian, I think you're back. Can you hear us?
Yeah, Kak, can you?
Yeah. Does your teacher say that to you? Sorry.
No, I never hear before.
Sorry, what?
Never hear before.
So everybody seems to assume back then in your class or something that to get A1, you have to score more than 75%.
Yeah. For AMath, 80 to 85 lor, then EMath is like 80 lah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it only makes sense that way lah.
Correct. Because you can just check your answer, right? Afterwards, you can make a guess, lah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Why do teachers keep saying that? Back then, in AMath, right? Back then, your experience with AMath, if you still remember, would you say that you have a time issue?
No.
You did get A1, right?
Mm.
Are you saying that you comfortably get A1 within the time?
If I'm not wrong.
But that's why you don't need tuition. That's why you're giving tuition, right? But that's why, right? Anyway, most of the, again, I told you that most of the O-level student this time is probably not lacking in skill, probably, but definitely speed-wise, still an issue for A1. Right? Their speed is probably B3 or A2, probably B3 or A2. So it's not bad, but well, 69 in 1.5 hours is not bad. 69 in 1.5 hours is not bad. Yeah, okay. Did you target question 4? Come on.
Yeah, I need to.
Right. Oh, you're kind of okay-ish in SHM. Some improvement.
Getting better. I'm still not totally confident. It's in the same. It's in the same place as like gravitation. You know.
Mm-hmm. But paper 2 physics is definitely kind of like standard, like like
I guess.
standard. No rocking of boat too much thingy, right? So it's good that you can get it, if you can. Good. Keiko, what did MOE announce? MOE announced that there's no bell curve.
Yeah.
Do they specifically say that therefore to get A1 you just need to get 75%?
No, they never
or
say that.
They never say that, right? So what do they? Never mind, I'm not gonna ask. Right, but they never say that, They never say that. Okay.
I don't think it's bell curve, but I think instead of bell curve, it's just similar. Like they just take the top this
How many
percentage
percent?
per
Yeah.
subject.
Correct.
So it's bell curve but not bell curve, lor.
Correct.
Even
A1 is still limited, right?
must
A2 is
confirm
still limited.
like maybe 15-20% for each.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the percent, just a rough number.
Correct. Rough, yeah.
I think that's how they do it, or that's how they claim,
Correct.
I remember correctly.
You mean you heard a teacher say that?
I got here before, because they always claim that it's not bell curve. They always claim that you don't need to get this amount of score. You just need to beat everyone else. So it's which is the same concept.
That's clearly that's clearly banding what. Like the first 15% will be this, the second band will be that, clearly, right?
If I'm not wrong, that's how it is.
That's clearly what it means, which makes sense. There's no grade inflation. The grade is still, the grade means something. The grade means something. Sorry, the grade means something different than 75%. The grade means something different. Okay. Sorry, Keiko, are you okay? Sorry.
I'm not getting the answer.
Wait, this is question 9. I'm just checking. This is question.
Yeah,
this is question
question
9.
Yes, I did the calculation for this twice, but I'm not. But I got the 1/6, so I don't know. I suspect it's something here, but it's
The limit from the limit is from. Oh yeah, the limit seems correct. Yeah, that seems correct. Okay. Okay. Oh goodness me, you made a mistake. Right. This guy is the minus version of the thing, right? Not what you wrote wrongly. It's not the minus gradient of that guy, it's the minus everything of that guy.
all right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a flip, right? It's a flip in the x-axis. That's minus everything, no? Yan Tian, suffice to say that this is probably not nuclear lah, right?
Oh my, yeah, I guess not.
What topic is this?
Momentum. Seems like momentum.
Do you see any collision?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't, but like it's
Do you
like
see any explosion? Do you see any?
it's small, but you know.
Right. I'm not saying that it is impossible lah. I'm not saying, but if this is momentum, you will expect, at least a bouncing back. That's one way to do
Yeah,
it,
yes.
or you expect that the gold nucleus will move together, which is in this case, no, they
That's
assume that
not.
the gold nucleus is right. So it's like a wall. So if it is a wall and the alpha particle is hitting the wall, it should be bouncing back.
Yeah, but
But
does
this
it
one, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't touch. True. True. That's true. In the molecular level, nothing touches nothing. In the molecular level, right? But rather than get philosophical, maybe besides momentum, you can keep it that way. Yeah, you can keep it that way. Momentum does have kinetic energy. Does have speed and everything. So we keep it that way. Maybe there's another topic. Maybe together with momentum. Maybe we put it that way. What other, like for example, determine their separation, right? That doesn't sound like a momentum
No,
question.
doesn't sound.
So what topic
Energy?
may?
They did give energy up here already.
Oh my goodness, this is not easy. It's not difficult to spot. Just like the spinning drum is spinning already, what? Circular motion should be on the table, right? It might be right, it might be wrong. It should be on the table. This guy also, right? There's already a very clear sign of something that hints to that topic. Come on.
Oh no, it's not quantum.
You must admit that momentum is
Separation.
forcing it.
Separation feels like, I don't know, gravitation. The only one where I can, or electric field.
Yeah, electric field lah. Electric field lah. I mean, it should be on the table. I'm not saying that it's electric field, but first of all, these are electric charges.
I guess they are.
And in field, you learn that you deal with force. You deal with what? Force, field, strength, potential, and work, right?
Yeah.
And you deal with speed also, right? You deal with speed, kinetic energy, and you deal with kinetic energy becomes zero, right? You deal with all that what? In field. That's just standard stuff in field one. So it doesn't feel wrong to at least put it on the table.
Okay.
Right? I think that doesn't take too much skill. You must at least see it lah. If not, then you will be handicapped, so to speak. You'll be handicapped if you don't consider them. Michael, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Michael, a bit soft.
Hello.
Oh. Strange. Still soft. Still soft. Okay, Keiko, you got it already. Slightly better. Right? So Keiko, I will see you on Sunday then, yeah?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Yeah. No, I mean we have to stop for today.
Actually, I don't know.
It's fine.
Because I have some church activity. I don't know what time I'll be back.
In this moment, I'm okay with it. I'm really okay. Right? You do you lah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. I'll see you maybe Sunday, maybe Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, electric field and a magnetic field. This doesn't preclude that the previous question is electric field. Yeah? I don't think so yet. I think it is still very possible for it to happen. You know the standard stuff here. Okay, good. Right. This is not considered doing because this is standard lah, right? Standard.
Yeah.
Good. I will see you on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, same time, right?
Same time. Right? For now, same time. Right.
Right.
Reason. Aryan, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Right. A reasonably good job today. Yeah. Yeah. This week. I mean, yeah. Reasonably good job.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Aryan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Now I have received your update, so I'll go with you first, then Michael. Yeah. So 69. Good or bad, depending on how we see it. Are you happy so far?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you are doing things smoothly
Yeah.
in the zone, kind of? If
Yeah.
you kind of good. Even though I say that the speed is not the best, but remember our target is 76.5, correct?
Yeah.
76.5 out of 90. This is close lah. Close. I'm not saying that you have more time than this. I wouldn't be so fast in saying that in exam, right? Remember, you will be reading in exam, right? But
Yeah.
you are close. You're close. How many mistakes do you make? This is another way to judge the quality of your work. How many mistakes do you make?
I make
Is it
a few mistakes. It's mostly careless.
how many marks of mistakes? 10 marks?
Yeah, around 10.
Now, here's the thing. Would you like to discuss the mistake if you still don't know how to correct them now? Because I think you have to learn from them. If you get the 10 marks, you are already at A1 category, right?
Yep.
Without spending more time, because you already spend time doing them.
Yep.
Right. So that's a good thing that you have to fight for in these last few days, right? Do you want to discuss the question? Do you feel the need, the mistakes? Do you feel the need to do that?
No. It's
Okay.
just like mistakes I can easily avoid.
Right. Whether you can do that or not, please try to do that in the next training again, right? Okay, you learn from this. So if I plus 10, let's say you have 79, so you almost do everything, isn't it? You almost did everything. Right? You almost did everything in 1 hour, really.
Yeah.
Do you need to discuss the question that you have not done?
Oh no.
All right. Then what do you do now?
Now.
Tomorrow's training is supposed to be paper 2, right? So what do you want to do?
Tomorrow?
I mean, according to schedule, but your school doesn't allow you to follow the schedule. So what do you want to do tomorrow? Today.
Oh,
You were
today.
saying? I mean, today is supposed to be a preparation for tomorrow, man. Correct? So
Yeah.
what do you want to do tomorrow? Will be what you prepare
Tomorrow
for.
doesn't say anything.
Tomorrow is what?
Tomorrow is Friday.
Correct, Friday. What about Friday?
It doesn't say anything in the schedule.
Well, the schedule say tomorrow you should be practicing paper 2 of AMAT lah. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Oh, then prepare them. You can also paper 1, paper 2 lah, right? Also can lah, huh? Also can. Right? Just to be clear, are you sure you want to practice AMAT tomorrow? Because EMAT is coming lah. Just checking.
Yep.
All right. Then do you have your paper? A paper 1 and a paper 2 lah, I think, for tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll leave you to prepare.
Yeah.
Okay, so Noah, update from Michael first. Michael is in first, right? Noah, do something else first. Oh, sorry, Noah. No. Noah, if you want to discuss a mistake or a question, do you want that?
Yeah, for one of it.
Okay, then I'll ask you to be with Kakak Brian first, right? Then you can settle that first in the breakout room. Yeah. Okay, Kakak Brian, right? Brian, no. Okay, and then come back when you're done, right? Now tell Kakak Brian what happened, the marks and everything. Kakak Brian knows what's going on, right? Also tell him.
Right.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Michael, can you hear me? Michael, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you tell me what happened. What happened? I haven't been able to contact you on Tuesday, so just a little bit worried there.
I wanted to do chem practical practice.
Obviously, that's the important thing. Correct. I agree. I totally agree. How's the practical?
I have no idea.
Hmm. Can you put it behind you?
No, it's not like I have no idea what's going on in the practical.
Mhm.
But like I'm
The result.
yeah.
The weightage of practical is 20%.
Yeah.
The weightage of paper 2 is 50. The weightage of MCQ is 30, right?
Yeah.
Out of 20%, do you think you'll get 12%?
Maybe.
Because 10% is half, right? Half of 20%. So 12% is 60%. Do you think you'll get 14%?
14%.
Yeah, that's 70% of the total.
Probably not.
Will you get 13?
I'll get 13.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Okay. Then we shall put in your plan, plans the days that have gone, we put what actually happened. Shall we put 12% out of 20% for chemistry practical or 30% out of 20%? Which one?
13?
Okay. So look at me. At the start, I will say this is 13% out of 20%. And that is how we put chem practical behind us. This is what we will assume moving forward.
Okay.
Okay, done yet?
Yeah.
Done with chem prac. Good. I don't know. Do I have to ask about your English oral today? Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow,
It's tomorrow. Right?
Yeah. Are you gonna be okay?
Probably. Hey,
Sure thing.
English listening comprehension.
Listening comprehension. I'm sorry. Listening comprehension. Right. Okay. Activate your comprehension. Right. Okay. Now, on Monday, you did 3 paper 1, right? No,
Yeah.
actually you didn't.
I
No,
did.
you did. Yeah. Sorry.
I did 3 paper 1.
But you haven't marked, correct?
I mark all of them.
Oh, you haven't put them on plan. So let's revise what happened. So let's put the result on the Excel. So I should be with you at the Excel sheet, the Google sheet. I should be with you.
Oh.
So let's put them there, right? Let's put them there, right? This is your result, right? So let's put them there. You tell me how many percent?
The first one is like 52%.
52%. And then?
Wait, the calculator.
It's not 52 marks, right? It's 52%, right?
Yeah.
So you can give me marks or you can give me percent. That's up to you.
0.76%.
Oh, the second one is 76%, right? And then?
77%.
All right. You're saying that the first one is not very good, and then the second and third one improves.
First one is like warm up.
Fair enough. All right, that's fair. Oh, goodness me. What happened? Why did I? Oh, goodness me. Right, I did something. Okay, there. Sorry about it. So what does 77% mean? Does it mean that you do almost all the question, but you only get 77%? Is that what it means?
No.
Did you do like very close to 77%? That means you only make very few mistakes in 1 hour.
Oh no, to get 77%, I did, I think, all the questions.
Oh, then to be clear, as expected, nobody has a speed issue. You don't have a speed issue, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1 hour, and you have 2 hours, right? But everybody knows that we don't have speed issue in paper 1, right? You have a lot of mistake issue.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I'm going to address what your teacher say, okay? There's no bell curve, right?
Yeah.
Then I keep asking that thing. If there is no bell curve, does it mean that 75% you get A1? You say yes, that's what it means, right?
Yeah.
I ask around, no? I ask Kak Brian, no? Right? I ask Keiko. Keiko is your senior in JC1,
Oh.
right? they are A1 students, right? Their feeling is the same as my feeling. It's a feeling, remember, it's not proven, right? Even though MOE or teacher keeps saying that there is no bell curve, we don't think that that means 75% is A1 because their teacher didn't say that. There is no bell curve. Fine, some teachers say that, but their teacher didn't say, therefore, you can just get 75% for A1. No, they didn't say that. The feeling is more like you have to beat everybody to get A1. That's a very cold way of saying it. What that means that there's a banding law. That means whatever marks we get, we order them, and then the top 15% or the top 20%, I don't know what is the percent, that's the A1 cohort. The A1 cohort is always limited to that amount. That is my feeling from the start. That's not called bell curving, but that's called banding. That's called banding. You understand what I'm saying, Mike? I'm guessing there's no proof, not just me, that is what is happening.
Okay.
So whether 91% or 85% or 75%, the top 20, or I don't even know what is the top whatever is the one that's going to get A1. Based on experience, that 90% and above, based on experience. You're saying that you're willing to compromise, you're willing to assume that it's around 85%, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody knows anyway. So the way I see it, 77% is not far from 85%, but 77% is probably an A2 or B3 already. In lieu of the mistakes that you make. So in AMAT paper 1 and paper 2, as I have said, the problem is to reduce the number of mistakes, not speed. Right?
Okay.
So I will see all this paper 1, these 3 as a warm-up for your last paper 1. Where's your last paper 1? Probably on Sunday. That is probably the last time you will practice paper 1 before the real paper 1. Right?
Okay.
I think you have to reduce your mistake to 14 or 13%. No? Then you stand some chance of A1. Better learn from your mistake. This one is really literally like that one. You have to reduce your mistake. Okay. I think that is my conclusion. If you have another conclusion, we can discuss. Now, if you understand, that at least my point. That's my point of view. I'm not saying that that's absolute. If you understand that, and you want to discuss the questions because you want to reduce the mistake, maybe now or Sunday is a good time to do it, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So don't let A1 from EMAT slip out of your head just because you make mistakes and you don't think too much of it. Don't let it slip away. Okay. Right. So now, for paper 2 first, for Tuesday, did you manage to do paper 2 in 3 hours?
Oh, yeah. No, I did 2 paper 2s, not 3.
Correct, 2. It's only 2. It's only 2. 1 hour for each month. So already very good. Did you mark them?
1 hour for each. Right.
1 hour for each? No. Paper 2 is 1.5 hour for each.
Oh.
1.5 hour. Look at that. Look at the plan. It's 1.5 hour.
Oh.
You only do 1 hour.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I don't know. Right. Okay, so 1 hour times 2. So the marking, have you marked it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it will be
71%.
in 1 hour, 71%.
Yeah.
Well, I thought people sometimes have speed issue. And then the other guy?
66.
Right. Given another half an hour, do you think you can reach 90%?
Probably not.
Because of mistakes.
Yeah.
So again, this proves the point. EMAT don't have a lot of speed problem. AMAT student will have no problem with speed at all, but it's always the minimizing of mistake. Right? That is the issue between you and A1. right? If you want to discuss how to minimize mistakes, either today or next Sunday, I suppose that's the time. Okay. Right. Having said that, you don't seem to have a lot of stamina problem also for 3 hours.
I don't. I mean,
Really?
maybe, I guess.
Good for you, lah. Good for you. If that is true, lah, because that's part of the training. If 3 hours is not a problem, then really good for you. Really good. How about Wednesday? Did you manage to do 2 AMath paper 1?
Wednesday.
Which is yesterday.
No, I did not manage to do it.
Right. So did you do anything on the afternoon slot?
Yes.
That would be
Chem
practical.
Yeah.
Right. So I just put that chem practical practice, right? Okay. And then today is the chem prac, and then tonight by right you're doing chemistry paper 2 lah. But here we are in tuition, no? So I'm gonna cancel that one, right? Okay. Yeah, we don't have much time. We don't have much time. Well, we know that already. We cannot do much planning today. We just plan for tomorrow and Sunday, right? Before we meet lah. For tomorrow, before the oral English, do you? Oh dear. Let me put it another way. I don't think you have a lot of time. You do have to practice some paper tomorrow lah. I think.
Yeah.
Do you want to practice it in the morning or do you want to practice it in the night?
Practice what?
Whatever paper that you can. Currently
After
you're
English
lacking
oral.
after English. Yeah. So in the morning you will do whatever you do, and then English oral at afternoon, and then on evening lah. By right, tomorrow's slot is for AMath paper 2 lah, right? So do you want to do AMath paper 2 tomorrow at night?
At night at what time?
According to your slot, 7:30 to 10:30.
7:30 to 10:30.
You'll be tired, by the way lah. Yeah lah, you will be tired. But there isn't much other time
Well, not
left.
afternoon.
You mean after the oral?
Yeah.
Oh, that's up to you. Totally great. Because you're supposed to do 2, right? If you could, you do 2 paper 2.
Then what about AMath paper 1?
Maybe we can change tomorrow into paper 1 and paper 2. Maybe we can do that, right?
Then how would that work?
Yeah, that would be fine. So I'm gonna write down P1 in the afternoon and P2 in the evening, right? Still 1.5 hour, man. Still 1.5 hour. Same thing.
Yeah.
Still reading first, right? Have you prepared a reading for paper 1 and paper 2 for tomorrow lah?
No, I would have to look at the Google Drive.
Correct. So we prepare today lah. Tonight lah, not now lah. You just read and prepare tonight, and then that's it lah. And then you can sleep lah. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Grab your email. So before we start, one more thing. Look at Sunday lah. Sunday before tuition is at night. Sunday, by right, the plan is you do paper 1 in the morning, you do paper 2 in the evening. You don't do prior reading. You go in and then you read and then you do. Or rather, you do whatever you want. I still suggest that you read and do lah, right? To calm you down and to minimize mistake. But you do what you want, you mark it, and then let's see what happens. That is by right the plan. You don't have to prepare for it. Are you okay with the plan?
So I don't prepare for it.
No, this is clear like going blind like a normal exam. Nobody say that you cannot read inside the exam. Remember, you have been practicing only for 1 hour. Remember, right? 1 hour is very short compared to the real time, right? So it is assumed that you can read in the exam very calmly, minimizing mistake. That has always been the plan. I want to minimize my mistake. I want to read first. I want to see what's going on. I want to let my brain absorb everything. Then I do something like that, right? You can do that. No problem. I think you should do that. I think everybody should do that. right? But you do whatever you want. You're just not allowed to prepare beforehand. That's all. Okay, so that's the plan for Sunday morning and afternoon. Are you okay with that?
So Sunday morning is AMAth paper 1,
EMAT paper 1, EMAT paper 1. Yeah.
AMAth paper 1.
And then the afternoon is EMAT paper 2. You both
we have
mark
how
lah.
many?
Oh, just one and one. Just one and one.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the full duration of the actual paper.
Which you will not probably use up anyway lah. Probably not.
Oh.
Right? Because that's just how it is for EMAT, right? Okay,
Yeah.
clear? Clear.
Yeah.
So that's the plan for Sunday. Are you okay with the plan for Sunday?
Yeah.
Right. So again, let me state, just make sure you mark before the tuition. Then we can discuss meaningfully how you minimize mistake for the next day. So your plan is set for Friday and Sunday. For Friday, you have to plan today. For Sunday, you don't have to plan much, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Then I'll see you on Sunday. Are you okay with the plan?
Yeah.
All right. Then you prep your AMAT today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So tomorrow I do paper 1. And
1.5 hour. 1.5 hour. Paper 2, 1.5 hour. Prep first. Prep, order, discuss, whatever.
buys 1 each.
One each. And I think that's fine. On Saturday, what do you do?
On Saturday, rest.
Yes, please. That goes. It is very absolute that you rest. If not, you are endangering your total grade. You must rest. Okay.
Sorry, what's the order again? Trig, Mensu, Cert.
Trick cert. Trick cert if you have, then Mensu group, because cert usually involve Mensu. Usually,
Okay.
not all the time. After Mensu line group, trick group, cert, Mensu group, line group, then whatever you want. I suggest that you do the differentiation first. But that's after that, whatever you want already. Just make sure you order in a way that you feel comfortable. Okay, just don't do random. Okay. Okay, if you're prepping, I'm open to discussion. Aryan, how's your prep so far?
Yeah, going well.
Okay. Any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay. I'm waiting for the day in the very near future when you announce to me that you get 76.5 marks. Because clearly you have the potential, right? Clearly. Hey, the careless mistake, would you have avoided it if you confirm? Aryan.
Sorry?
Aryan, can you hear me? Okay, audio. Hey, your 10-mark mistake, right?
Yeah.
The one that means that you could have gotten more than 76.5, right? That's what you're saying, right? Would you have avoided the 10-mark mistake if you confirm?
Yeah.
You didn't confirm.
Oh wait, actually, no. Actually,
What kind of mistake are they?
they're careless.
I know, but there are many careless which can be avoided with confirmation. There are also some which cannot. Are you sure you cannot avoid those mistakes with confirmation?
Yeah, I don't think so, because it's like on those questions that can't be confirmed.
Well, what can I say? You have to learn from it, and may A1 be yours, right?
Yep.
Okay, any question from Aryan Michael? I'm just waiting.
No.
I see that you sent me something, Michael, right? So that's the order only, right? You haven't prepared them, right?
The order only haven't. What do you mean by haven't prepared them?
Prepared means you read, you analyze. This is
Oh,
easy, this is
yeah.
hard. Everyone will
Haven't.
haven't. Okay, good. Tell me the order. So you did the Trigo, Cert, Mensu line, right?
Yeah.
Then the remaining question, how do you like to order it? Just curious.
Starting from the start to finish.
Oh, just do in number order. Okay.
Depending on was it the amount of questions that are left. If there weren't as many, was it like right here? It's like 5,
Around half.
six of the questions is like that. So since 6 of the questions just that, I'll just do it in numerical order.
Just a slight possible improvement from that. I feel that if you read first, you will know which ones are easier or harder, right? Then I would say that you probably want to avoid the harder one. That's for the remaining half. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that probably you want to read first before you order. You can always change it afterwards. Anyway, whatever you want. Right? So anyway, please continue reading. Oh my God, I forgot to ask you. So did you sleep at 11 every day?
Yeah, except for yesterday.
What happened yesterday? Oh, camp prep.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Did you wake up at 7:30 every day?
Except for today.
Because of camp prep, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Is your afternoon slot, good condition?
Depends on how good I slept.
Fair. You know the value of sleep, right? A1 students all know that. A1 students all know that. They don't self-sabotage. Is your lunch and your dinner good?
Define good.
Okay, sometimes, or rather, very frequently, people shortchange their meal when they are, facing something important. I can understand why, but I don't think you should do that. I think you should eat a very nice lunch, and enjoy.
Oh,
Whenever possible, I don't mean that you should spend a lot. I mean that a simple meal at home, easily enjoyed or nicely enjoyed, or a Burger King, just relaxingly enjoyed, that kind of thing is a good thing to do in the midst of exam. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Does it happen? Just curious.
Do I skip meals?
You don't skip meals, right? That's crazy. That don't skip meals, right? Do you take time to enjoy your meal?
I wouldn't know.
Because?
Huh?
Because?
I don't know. I just eat as I normally eat.
Okay. All right. As long as you don't neglect it, that's fine. Okay. So happy to know. Keep it up for next week. Okay. Keep it up for next week. That's what you need, right? A good sleep, good meal, a good afternoon. Right. Keep it up. You probably need to practice your physics. Oh goodness me, I'm currently scared with your physics.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Question 1.
NGS. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Right. What do you mean by NGS? Sorry, by the way.
Nanyang Girls.
Nanyang Girls School. Sorry, let me go there. Apologies. Time. Brian and Noah, I can see that both of you are back, yeah? Right, okay. Noah, have you updated your plan, meaning with the result?
I haven't got my results.
Oh, you haven't finished marking?
I finished marking. I just haven't sent my result.
Okay. Would you please update it then? Okay.
But I did 2 papers, one at night, one in the afternoon.
Okay, you could update both.
Okay.
Michael, I don't see any Nanyang Girls School. I'm so sorry. What?
There is.
We're talking about
yeah,
2021, right? 2021 secondary 4, right?
1st September 2020.
You're talking about 2020. You're taking it from the Google Drive. Oh, didn't I send you a better one? Didn't I send you a better one? It's probably fine though. Never mind, I'll follow you, okay? I'll follow you. Just it's fine. 2020. None young girls short answer. You choose that one. Fine, young girls short answer. Question what? Sorry, Michael.
Question 1.
Question 1. Sketch the graph, right? So what is it?
Do I just sub values?
Yeah, this is the third time I tell you. Just construct a table and then adjust the values lah. You have to have a feel of the graph, right? You have to have a feel of the graph. Yeah, so if you construct a table and then you maybe add values accordingly, you will be able to sketch all graph lah. Just that you have to have a feel of the graph. Okay, same answer I offer, with all other graphs lah. Okay, are you okay with that?
So do I just sub it in?
I mean, what would you sub? What would you sub the value? Like is it like the first time you do it again? Like how come this feels like it's the first time that you do? You have been doing this for a few times, right?
Yeah.
Then how come subbing seems very, very uncomfortable for you?
It's like I don't know.
You don't know how the graph works, how the graph looks, right?
Yeah.
That's precisely why the only method you have is to sub points lah, but it will work when you sub the point and you try to draw the graph, then you finally know what the graph looks like. Let's say I know the graph shape before the points. I'm in a very slight advantage from you if you use the table method. If you don't use the table method, then you will get nothing lah. Obviously. Okay.
Yeah.
So sub it in and you get the shape though. You don't know the shape anyway, unless you decide to memorize.
Then how many values do you recommend subbing in there?
5. Goodness me.
Oh.
It's like you have never done the subbing before. I keep telling you and you don't do it. You have never done a subbing method before. 5 points, maybe more. No, never.
No.
Then why don't you do it for the first time? You keep asking it, the answer will be the same.
Okay.
Right? If you don't want this topic, then you declare to yourself, I'm going to ignore this topic like a plague. Go ahead. Okay. Yes, Noah, are you putting it on the O level? 61 marks doesn't feel so bad. Doesn't feel so bad so far. 61 marks. Where are you going to put it in the plan? Is that AMAT paper 1? Wednesday, is it?
Yeah.
83 marks? Really? 83 marks?
Yeah.
61 marks and 83 marks?
83 and 61. One was done before in the after.
Wow. That's for Wednesday, is it?
Yeah.
Right. Wow. 83 marks must feel good. Really? 83 marks out of 90?
Yeah, but the thing is, right?
Wow.
Even if there were 2 hours and the whole 2 hour 15, I think I only can get like 1 or 2 marks more.
Hey, 83 marks is way beyond A1. You know? A1 is 76.5, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good if your paper 2 is lower. Nobody's going to complain that you get more marks. Okay, I'm not saying that you just stop at 76.5. You get 83, you get 84, you get 85, it's great. But if you only get 1 or 2 more marks, you already passed the 76.5 threshold. I'm not complaining much. That's a bonus. I treat it as a bonus. Hopefully your paper 2 will also be this good. Don't let it drop too much, right? That's all.
Yeah.
If you are at 61 and you only get 1 or 2 marks more, then I'm worried because 61 is far from 76.5. Far. Like 3 grades below. 3 grades you don't like, right? That's all. 61 plus 83. I'm going to pretend that both are paper 1, paper 2. 61 plus 83 is not an average of 76.5. Right? So good for you, but still you have to improve.
Yeah.
Right? This might be just, lucky, right?
Yeah.
Still, it must have felt good. So yeah, good for you. Congratulations. This must be a personal record. You're going to do your paper 2 tomorrow, right?
But I have
2
to
of
do
them.
1 in the afternoon, 1 at night again.
There's no problem, right? There's no problem with that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So have you prepared your 2 paper 2?
Yeah.
Then that will tell you the whole story. So let's see whether, this paper 1, 83 mark. What about the paper 2, right? I'm very curious. Very curious. Right? Very curious. Right? Again, if you have no other question, then you are prepared for tomorrow, right? You are prepared. You're good. You're prepared for tomorrow. Now, before we stop, look at Sunday planning. Sunday planning is the planning before we tuition, all right? So your plan is that you go to church on the morning, then you do paper 2 in the afternoon, and then before we tuition, you do the paper 1, right?
Of what paper?
Correct. E-math, no? Sunday plan.
Can you give me?
Right? Look at the Sunday plan. You already adjusted, right? In the morning, you should leave empty for church. You shift the paper 1 in the evening, so it's before tuition, right?
Okay.
Now, you need to do this and mark so that in tuition we can discuss. That's the only time left before EMAT paper 1, correct?
Yeah.
Please understand, your goal is to minimize mistakes. There is no speed problem in EMAT. Get your A1 by getting 91%. That means you can afford to do 8 marks of mistake at most. 8 marks and 10 marks. I think 8 marks for paper 1, 10 marks for paper 2. Reduce your mistake. Right? Give your best on that. Okay. Yes, Michael.
Question 2.
Coming. Just a minute. Okay, Noah, you understand what you need to do for the E-math paper 2 and paper 1?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't get to prepare it, just say.
All right.
If there is nothing else for today, very happy to see your record breaking. And I'll see you on Sunday. Okay.
All right.
On Saturday, you must rest. You must rest. Okay? You must rest. Okay. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
See you.
Yep. So, Michael, question 2, right? Okay, Kakak Brian, you're with me, right? You're with us, right? So, question 2, right? So, here, Michael is going to ask question 2, right? So, we're talking about it in a way that, we're not doing it and I'm not trying to, I'm going to send you the question, right? Okay. Please wait, Michael. So, are you seeing a question in your WhatsApp, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Michael is going to discuss. Okay, Michael, I've seen the question. What is your worry?
How would I go about doing the first part?
Okay, what topic is this?
I'll be part 2 is discriminant.
Part 2. You're talking about part 1 or part 2?
I don't know part 1.
I agree that part 2 is discriminant. I agree. Your question is on part 1. So you're saying that you do not know the topic of part 1?
Inequality.
There is no inequality topic in it, right? There is no such thing, right? But you will see inequality in some topics, namely, okay,
intriguing.
the only topic where you see inequalities, it's no, well, if you talk about trig, you talk about the range, right? Let's just not call that inequalities. It's okay, right? The only time where inequality is a serious thing in the working is in which topic?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Discriminant.
Oh,
Discriminant contains inequalities. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay, so I don't think there's an inequality topic. I think there is inequality in discriminant, and I don't think there is much other serious inequalities in AMAT. That's really all I can. You have to be able to at least guess a topic first before you can do the question, or you skip it. But I think I've given you some hints. Do you think the hint is enough for you to do it?
Sure.
Okay. If it is not enough, I'm not sure I can give you more, right? It's 2 marks, talk too much, then, reveal already. If it is not enough for you, you should decide not to do it. That's the conclusion of your reading. Okay, I'm going to skip this 2 mark, right? I mean, I'm targeting 75 marks, so skipping 2 marks is fine, rather than wasting too much time. Okay?
Okay.
Just say. Right. Brian, is there any other way to discuss this question without revealing how to do it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then, Michael, that's all the hint you have. Yeah. Still, good question. I understand why you want to ask. I do understand. Right. I just cannot tell you how to do. Right. Come. There's a little bit more time. So, Michael and Aryan, please use it wisely. Aryan, any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Where are you? Paper 2?
Yeah.
Hey. Tomorrow you'll be doing paper 1 and paper 2, right? That's the plan. And then Saturday you will rest, right?
Yeah.
And then on Sunday you'll do EMAT paper 1 and EMAT paper 2.
Yeah.
You will reduce your mistakes in EMAT. That's the important thing. Try to aim for 91%, right?
Yeah.
That's very little mistake. Do you know how many mistakes you can afford?
3.
No. At most 8 marks for paper 1, at most 10 marks for 2. 8 and 10 at most. Right?
Yeah.
And then on the Sunday tuition, on the night, you can ask me questions if you're very bothered with your mistake, right? How to reduce them. That's the best thing we can talk about. And of course, we can still talk about AMAT, but AMAT is priority.
Yep.
Are you sleeping at 11 p.m.?
Yeah.
Are you waking up at 8?
Yep.
Do you die if you do that?
No.
Is your afternoon slot good?
I have listening comprehension, but other than that, it's fine.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, is your afternoon slot, the performance slot,
Oh yeah, yeah, it is.
That means your lifestyle is suitable for O-level.
Yep.
Are you eating well?
Yeah.
Your lifestyle is good. Do not handicap yourself by sabotaging yourself.
Yes.
Last thing about lifestyle, on Saturday, you must rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must rest. Okay, go on until you're satisfied and then we'll close it for today.
Yeah, can I leave now?
Yes, please. I will see you on Sunday then.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, Michael.
Question 4.
Question 4. Right, I'm going to send...
Question 4 is Croc.
Yes.
But it's weird, Croc.
Grosseto. Yeah, I agree with your topic assessment, right? Why is it weird?
So I'm not gonna write down answers, but then from
Yeah,
what I
correct,
see, it says dx dt is negative 0.5.
Because they did tell you x is decreasing, right? So I agree, like
Yeah.
that's
But then
then,
it's just from the rate of change of y when x is 3, so what dy dx is when x equals to 3 equals a question mark.
hey, stop it. You are the amateur. The rate of change of y is
dy dt.
okay. You understand? Rate of change is dt.
Oh,
Is this clear?
yeah.
Rate, the word rate is dt, at least in
Yeah.
O level. So the rate of change of y is they want you dy dt.
Then never mind. Alright.
Okay, this is standard. Yeah, they give one rate known, one rate unknown. You figure out the connection, blah blah blah. Standard, right?
Yeah.
Kakak Brian, did we discuss without revealing how to do it lah?
Yeah.
Kind of something like that. Kind of lah. Okay, good, Michael. Let me get some water. Michael, if you have a question, please be with Kakak Brian, but I'll be back as fast as possible. Yes, Michael, you're saying?
No, I'm just looking at the
Oh,
question.
right, sure. Michael, any questions?
Question 11.
11. You're very fast. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna copy that to Kakak Brian. Kakak Brian, please check it out for a while. Question 11. Okay. Okay, I understand the question, Michael. Kakak Brian, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your worry, Michael?
If I want to know the area of the graph bound to the y-axis instead of the x, then what do I use? Wait,
That means you're not asking this question, is it?
huh?
Sorry, what do you mean by bound to y? Sorry, yeah. Would you please tell me that?
Like the area is not calculated from the graph to the x-axis, whereas from the graph to the y-axis.
So you are not talking about this question, lah.
Question 11.
No, let's go to the Jamboard. Just go to the Jamboard. Michael. Michael. Right, at page 9, Michael. Just sharing it with Kakak Brian also. Okay, question 9. So if you could tell me what you mean using the Jamboard.
Like usually if you find the area under the graph, it'll be like that, like the area under the graph.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
bound
Correct,
by the x-axis. But
correct. Yes.
I'm asking how can I find the area bounded by the graph to the y-axis?
So let me repeat this. Do you think you have to do this in this question? Is that what you think?
Well, I don't have to, but like it's a bit more convenient if I know how to. Because
Now, you know that area under a curve, you must integrate, right?
yeah. Oh wait.
The issue is, if you want to do what you say here, there is an issue. It's not that you cannot, but there's a limitation to O-level math, right? So this one is I have to do something. I have to do something. So I'll close my eyes, and first thing first, you have to make the x the subject, correct?
Okay.
I have to y minus 1 divided by 2, then cosine inverse that. And then I have to 2 that, then it will be equals to x. I just reverse the subject from x to y.
Okay.
However, I do it, I didn't show it to you, right? Like my problem is I cannot integrate this. I don't know how to integrate a cosine inverse. So even though it looks convenient visually, I suppose I agree, but you cannot do it technically. You cannot do the integration. You have a limitation there.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, cannot. In other question, maybe can. Did I answer your concern?
Yeah.
So do you think you can do this question?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Brian, time is almost up, right? You notice that question 1 and question 2 bothers you somewhat, correct? Brian, sorry, Michael. Michael, you notice that question 1 and question 2 bothers you somewhat, right?
What? Oh, yeah.
Right? Because you ask questions. So if this happened in exam and you're in your weak, in your weak state of mind, let's say you're very tired on that day, or you don't feel very good, it will quickly drop your morale, right? It has the potential of doing that. Then everything else goes down the hill, right?
Okay.
The fact that we are reading and we're choosing our order, that we're taking control of the order, we're taking control, we're not doing things randomly, means that you are kind of protected from that. Even though question 1 and question 2, sometimes it happens, right? In exam, question 1, I don't know how to do, question 2, not very confident, right? Then you do another question instead of question 1 and question 2 first, right? That's good for you, just saying, right? That is good. Right? You should start your exam, especially things like AMAT, in a very good note. Right? In general, trigonometry usually can one.
Okay.
Okay, so just saying, in case that happen in exam, you shouldn't do question 1 and question 2 first, right? You shouldn't drop your morale like that. You should.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, I see that you read quite fast after that, so good for you. Right? Any other question?
No.
Make sure you read the paper too for tomorrow, but maybe you can read it tomorrow morning if you're very tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ask questions tomorrow.
Can you? I suppose you can send it to WhatsApp. I'll try to answer.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All the best for tomorrow. I'll see you on.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Kakak Brian, any other question?
No.
Thank you for staying quite late. I'll see you on Sunday. But in Sunday, we'll probably be helping them with EMAT, right? How to reduce their mistakes. I don't foresee that we'll be very busy, actually. I don't foresee that.
Okay.
hopefully that's a good thing lah. Yeah, for them.
Mm.
Okay, I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.